Hello, and welcome to the first ever video on this page. I am the editor, presenting this video for, again, the first ever time. Okay, so we have this game, Repleh County. I've played it again and again and again, yet I'm still trying to solve this huge puzzle. Anyway, let's start with the basics. This is our room. Well, more of the basement. In Repleh County 1. And there we go. Now we're off track. Okay, rewind. Let's start again. This is Repleh County, a game that has multiple parts from Ignited Software's games. These are the creators of a stereotypical obby, which was once very popular on here. But this game is about a county that just somehow goes missing. And in this video, we'll try to solve the mystery for this game series known as Repleh County. The first game in this series starts like this. You are a child left at home awaiting your birthday party. Your room is in the basement, and you are home alone. Your birthday present is left on the table with a note telling you not to open it. So, in the meanwhile, you clean your bed, out the trash, and do anything a normal kid would do if they were left at home. After the TV turns on, however, you are hit with a message talking about crime in the county and to stay safe, like any normal day, right? Well, this quote unquote normal day soon turns into a nightmare when your TV turns on again and you hear that the county does not exist. Like, what do you mean? My county doesn't exist. I literally live here. But anyway, after that, you hear beeping coming from your present, so you quickly open it to see a headset. But what you just remembered was that the TV said that the headset caused the quote unquote fake county report. And if you have one, and that if you have one, to come out with your hands up. Then, as you try to turn on the lights, you realize you are not alone. So you quickly rush into the safe place, as any sane human would do, and grab your gun. You wait a bit until you clear the area out, and then you decide you will once and for all clear the rooms upstairs. You will open the door, only to your whole world rocked by what looks like to be an officer or someone in the military. Part 2 starts off as you're heading into work an hour before Part 1. Throughout the day, you do your job, look after the county, have some nice interactions, some bad, and then you head off to the paperwork. But as soon as you finish, you are sent on another mission to do a well check on your not so friendly driver. And you're on your way. Once you get there, you look around, bust his door open, and all of that, just to find him oofed in the bathtub. As you begin to leave, you're hit with the same message our old protagonist was hit with in the last game, and some gunshots happen. You go hide, and the camera cuts. Once you're awake, you realize you have two options, either to do one, the same thing the old man did in the tub, or be brave and go outside. If you choose the man, it's obvious that your story ends here. But if you choose to be brave, your story ends here too, as you are shot just like the last game. Okay, now that we got our quick recap, there are some things we have to notice. First of all, the timing of these events. In the first game, we're at home when we are hit with this message of our county not existing, and in the second game, we are hit with this same message at the old man's house. We seemingly die around the same time after we see the message, if you don't consider that we were knocked out after the door barges in game 2. So, this leads me to believe that in Repleh County 1, we are no other than Repleh County 2's son or daughter. I believe that the parallel between these two is way too similar, and the fact that one, our parents got us a headset, and we ourselves were hoping our parents didn't get hurt. That leads me to believe that at least our parents are a part of the same sheriff county. Think about it. Why else would we have easy access to a gun in our own home in a safe, and why else would we have that police radio? And why Why could our parents be possibly coming home so late if they didn't get called into work just an hour ago before they left? So when they left that note, they left for work and arrived at work, got changed, and started talking to our friendly driver, as we did in game 2. In County 1, we wake up at 7 and get our message on the TV. After that, our parents are in the county dealing with the old man and start heading back to the sheriff's office. We finish our paperwork and do everything we need to head off to the old man's house. And when we get to work, we find him in the bathtub and head to the living room. As soon as that happens, the TV turns on, and back at Repleh County 1, our kid, our son or daughter's TV turns on too. And classic parallel, in a classic parallel between father and son, mother and daughter, we are both forced to hide, and then we are both forced to either leave or stay. Not really that County 1 had an option, but if you both leave, we are both shot, like trying to exit or trying to look after one another. It's it's a parallel in bravery, like a father and son or a mother and daughter, and we are both met with a tragic fate at being shot. But if we type specific numbers into the phone in County 1, we are we're giving an incident. We are given an incident report from that day, which gives me further evidence of this being our father or mother in game 2. The only thing I haven't solved now is who is the person that shoots us and why. Why do they have a gun and why do they decide to exterminate us and the county? With the markings on Jenkins' walls, we can assume that he knew this would happen and decided it would be better to die than to get killed by it. I find it really hard to believe that a whole county was destroyed in a night and that we, the kid, in one, were killed 5 miles outside of the county. What type of attack and from who is the question I will hopefully make another video covering this game with more evidence. If you'll have any more evidence, leave it down in the comments or anything that I missed. But for now, this is farewell.